Welcome to the world's largest chocolate factory, where rivers of molten chocolate flow 24 hours a day.
From lamination to the precise cutting and rolling, these croissants are then perfectly proofed before entering.
Inside the factory, the process begins with automated rice application. Workers quickly add the fillings.
Keep an eye on the fill levels here. We're seeing some variation.
Understood. I'll recalibrate the sensor.
The process begins as the dough is submerged in the industrial fryer. They are automatically flipped, then cascade.
The ground beef is rapidly processed through industrial grinders before being stamped into perfect, uniform shapes at high speed and flash frozen.
From the mixing vats to the high-speed depositors, our modern facility bakes, frosts, and boxes millions of cupcakes every day.
From the initial cut of the exotic leather to the precise saddle stitching, every step is executed with absolute precision by our artisans.
From bare circuit boards to finished products, millions of devices are assembled with mesmerizing precision on these fully automated lines.
From empty bottles to finished crates, the entire process is automated and overseen by our dedicated staff, ensuring quality control.
After the mixture is deposited into the molds, the solidified bears are released onto the conveyor belt and tumbled in a fine mist for their shiny coating.
The continuous oven tunnel bakes millions of cookies simultaneously, ensuring a perfect golden brown finish before they head to the cooling racks.
The candy ropes are rapidly extruded and twisted into shape. A precise mechanical arm then slices and bends.
The assembly process demands absolute precision. Our watchmakers meticulously place every component by hand.
From kneading in these massive mixers to the final cooling spiral, this facility produces millions of loaves daily.
The thick marshmallow mixture is extruded onto the conveyor belts. It's then dusted with powdered sugar.
It begins in these massive vats, where millions of servings are mixed before being rapidly pressed and sliced.
The full process begins with the churning vats. The caramel is then cooled, sliced by synchronized blades.
Across the facility, millions of macaron shells are precisely piped and baked. An automated system.
In this facility, millions of sausages are precision stuffed and linked before heading to the smokehouse for that perfect flavor.
We call this the polishing stage. The beans are tumbled and sprayed with a confectionery glaze, ensuring every single one has a perfect, shiny finish.
First, the dough is precisely twisted by automated machinery. Then, they enter massive ovens, baked.
The viscosity seems perfect on this batch.
Agreed. The flow rate is exactly where we want it.
Thousands of kernels are rapidly popped in these massive machines. They then move through the revolving drums to be coated in rich seasoning before being sealed into bags.
Our unique curing process ensures maximum flavor. And this machine here slices over 1,000 strips a minute.
Batter is poured into the molds, which then rotate 180 degrees, ensuring a perfect, even bake. Once baked to a golden brown,
It all begins as high-speed machines rapidly inject the filling. Then they move down the line for The process begins as the molten lipstick is precisely poured into aluminum molds. It then enters the chilling. It begins with the extrusion process, where molten wax is rapidly shaped. High-speed blades then cut the crayons.
The sheer volume is staggering. This machine alone folds over 1,000 wrappers every minute. After a thorough wash and high-pressure drying, the eggs are precisely graded by optical scanners.
The process begins as high-speed slicers cut the cheese with incredible
High-speed assembly lines fill and seal millions of boxes every day, ensuring perfect freshness from the factory to your table.
The process begins with high-speed automated machinery funneling the tea. The bags are then rapidly tagged and sealed.
The voltage check on Sector 4 looks good.
Agreed. Proceed with the automated sequence.
The molten glass is rapidly blown into shape. Then, in a display of incredible speed and accuracy, here in the factory, millions of pencils are painted every day. They are then rapidly fitted with metal ferrules and sharpened before being packaged for shipment. Neighbors. The process begins as the wire is rapidly unspooled and fed through rollers. It is then precisely cut and
Here, the 18-karat gold nib is polished to a mirror finish before being carefully assembled by our master craftsmen, ensuring a flawless writing experience.
Here you can see the full process, from the initial extrusion of the molten plastic to the high-speed cutting that produces millions of straws.
preforms enter the molds where a jet of compressed air creates the bottles, which are then rapidly filled and capped on the automated line.